Hello everyone. Welcome to Encyclopedia's English in 15 Minutes series, where we will learn English through real-world examples. I am Aditi, your tutor for this lesson. We are going to learn about articles a, an, and the. So let's get started. First, we will define what articles are, and then move on to some practice. The articles are the words a, an, and the. They define whether something is specific or unspecific. There are two types of article. 1. The definite article the is called the definite article. It defines its noun as something specific. For example, something previously mentioned or known, something unique, something being identified by the speaker. This is the lake. This is a previously specified lake. That is, one already known to the readers. 2. The indefinite article a and an. A and an are called the indefinite articles. They define their noun as something unspecific. For example, something generic, something mentioned for the first time. This is a lake. This is a previously unspecified lake. So let's start by looking at some examples. Insert a or an if necessary in the following sentences. My neighbor is dash photographer. Let's ask him for dash advice about color films. My neighbor is a photographer. Let's ask him for advice about color films. We had dash fish and dash chips for dash lunch. That doesn't sound dash very interesting lunch. We had fish and chips for lunch. That doesn't sound a very interesting lunch. I had dash very bad night. I didn't sleep dash wink. I had a very bad night. I didn't sleep a wink. He is dash vegetarian. You won't get dash meat at his house. He'll give you dash nut cutlet. Last time I had dash nut cutlet I had dash indigestion. He is a vegetarian. You won't get meat at his house. He'll give you a nut cutlet. Last time I had a nut cutlet I had indigestion. Dash travel agent would give you dash information about dash hotels. A travel agent would give you information about hotels. We'd better go by dash taxi if we can get dash taxi at such dash hour as 2 a.m. We'd better go by taxi if we can get a taxi at such an hour is 2 a.m. Dash person who suffers from dash claustrophobia has dash dread of being confined in dash small space and would always prefer dash stairs to dash lift. A person who suffers from claustrophobia has a dread of being confined in a small space and would always prefer stairs to a lift. Do you take dash sugar in dash coffee? I used to, but now I'm on dash diet. I'm trying to lose dash weight. Do you take sugar in coffee? I used to, but now I'm on a diet. I'm trying to lose weight. Dash man suffering from dash shock should not be given anything to drink. A man suffering from shock should not be given anything to drink. You'll get dash shock if you touch dash live wire with that screwdriver. Why don't you get dash screwdriver with dash insulated handle? You'll get a shock if you touch a live wire with that screwdriver. Why don't you get a screwdriver with an insulated handle? It costs 55 and dash half pence and I've only got dash 50 pence piece. You can pay by dash check here. But can I write dash check for dash 55 and dash half pence? It costs 55 and a half pence and I've only got a 50 pence piece. You can pay by check here. But can I write a check for 55 and a half pence? Dash Mr. Smith is dash old customer and dash honest man. Why do you say that? Has he been accused of dash dishonesty? Mr. Smith is an old customer and an honest man. Why do you say that? Has he been accused of dishonesty? I'm not dash wage earner, I'm dash self-employed man. I have dash business of my own. Then you're not dash worker, you're dash capitalist. I'm not a wage earner, I'm a self-employed man. I have a business of my own. Then you're not a worker, you're capitalist. When he was charged with dash murder, he said he had dash alibi. When he was charged with murder, he said he had an alibi. Dash friend of mine is expecting dash baby. If it's dash girl, she's going to be called Ethelrida. What dash name to give dash girl? A friend of mine is expecting a baby. If it's a girl, she's going to be called Ethelrida. What a name to give a girl. I have dash hour and dash half for lunch. I only have dash half dash hour, barely dash time for dash smoke and dash cup of coffee. I have an hour and a half for lunch. I only have half an hour, barely time for a smoke and a cup of coffee. I hope you have dash lovely time and dash good weather. But I'm not going for dash holiday, I'm going on dash business. I hope you have a lovely time and good weather. But I'm not going for a holiday, I'm going on business. He looked at me with dash horror when I explained that I was dash double agent. He looked at me with horror when I explained that I was a double agent. I wouldn't climb dash mountain for Eth 1000. I have dash horror of dash heights. I wouldn't climb a mountain for $1,000. I have a horror of heights. I have dash headache and dash sore throat. I think I've got dash cold. I think you're getting dash flu. I have a headache and a sore throat. I think I've got a cold. I think you're getting flu. Dash Mr. Jones called while you were out. Neither of us knows this man. He wants to make dash complaint about dash article in the paper. He was in dash very bad temper. Mr. Jones called while you were out. He wants to make a complaint about an article in the paper. He was in a very bad temper. If you go by dash train, you can have quite dash comfortable journey, but make sure you get dash express, not dash train that stops at all the stations. If you go by train, you can have quite a comfortable journey, but make sure you get an express, not a train that stops at all the stations. Dash few people know, hardly anyone knows, that there is dash secret passage from this house to dash old smuggler's cave in the cliffs. Few people know that there is a secret passage from this house to an old smuggler's cave in the cliffs. I'm having dash few friends into dash coffee tomorrow evening. Would you like to come? I'd love to, but I'm afraid I'm going to dash concert. I'm having a few friends into coffee tomorrow evening. Would you like to come? I'd love to, but I'm afraid I'm going to a concert. It's time you had dash holiday. You haven't had dash day off for dash month. It's time you had a holiday. You haven't had a day off for a month. He broke dash leg in dash skiing accident. It's still in dash plaster. He broke a leg in a skiing accident. It's still in plaster. I want dash assistant with dash knowledge of French and dash experience of dash office routine. I want an assistant with a knowledge of French and experience of office routine. I see that your house is built of dash wood. Are you insured against dash fire? I see that your house is built of wood. Are you insured against fire? The escaping prisoner camped in dash wood, but he didn't light dash fire because dash smoke rising from the wood might attract dash attention. The escaping prisoner camped in a wood, but he didn't light a fire because smoke rising from the wood might attract attention. I had dash amazing experience last night. I saw dash dinosaur eating dash meat pie in dash London Park. You mean you had dash nightmare. Anyway, dinosaurs didn't eat dash meat. I had an amazing experience last night. I saw a dinosaur eating a meat pie in a London park. You mean you had a nightmare. Anyway, dinosaurs didn't eat meat. I'll pay you dash 100 dash week. It's not dash enormous salary, but after all you are dash completely unskilled man. I'll pay you 100 a week. It's not an enormous salary, but after all you are a completely unskilled man. If you kept dash graph, you could see at dash glance whether you were making dash profit or dash loss. If you kept a graph, you could see at a glance whether you were making a profit or a loss. Dash little, hardly anything, is known about the effect of this drug, yet dash chemist will sell it to you without dash prescription. Little is known about the effect of this drug, yet a chemist will sell it to you without a prescription. I have dash little money left, let's have dinner in dash restaurant. I have a little money left, let's have dinner in a restaurant. Would it be dash trouble to you to buy me dash newspaper on your way home? Would it be a trouble to you to buy me a newspaper on your way home? Dash man is dash reasoning animal. Man is a reasoning animal. So that's it for this lesson. I will be back with a new lesson soon. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like and share the video, and let me know how do you find the lesson in the comment section. Till then, you take care and have a great day.